Shit, dude. We didn't practice anything for the intro. What's up, family? It's your boy. That's our intro.
Welcome back, bro. Chachos.
Yeah, man.
It is. It's your boy P Crypto LBC with another hot banger.
Your boy Rocky, how you guys doing?
And then you already know, man. Super Comic Guru 187. Yeah, sorry, man. Yo, move the mic to your mouth, player.
Yo, man. So pretty much, Bitcoin's made all new all-time highs. Crazy as fuck. Other cryptos doing the same. Motherfucking cryptos coming back from the dead.
Yeah, some cryptos going to the grave.
Some cryptos going to the
dying,
grave.
brother.
And it's all part of the game. So stay tuned on what's next in the crypto world with Los Bros Crypto.
Yeah.
Yo, what up?
Boy.
You already know what time
Killing
it
it.
is. Yeah. I just want to chill. Shit, man. A lot of shit going on in the crypto world and new levels being reached. So much going on. Did anybody really predict this? Not really, but kinda.
Duh, I don't know who the fuck could have predicted this, man. This is unprecedented, bro. This is something that's never happened. A lot of people, look, from my personal experience, right? I definitely saw a lot of guys talking, a lot of these fucking YouTube streamers, and people were like, yeah, we're gonna have a rally. We're gonna have the pre-Bitcoin halvening rally, right? Pre-halvening. And then we always know we make like at least 40 to 50% from the highs. That'll be the peak, and then we normally correct after that, and that'll be like the last correction for everybody. Start loading up your fucking bags then and there after the halvening, and then boom, normally sometime in November or after the fucking elections, everything starts to go wild.
Right. That's generally like what we're thinking. We can't predict the levels, man. At this point, the levels have been absolutely fucked like crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about in previous cycle history where we're at right now. It's usually a 30% like difference from last top to like the top that would be now. But we are actually setting new all-time highs in this area, which is absolutely crazy. And who could have predicted that? I don't know. I'm not going to say we predicted that, but low-key, Los Bros Crypto was talking about something that could have been the catalyst for these type of like the magnitude of these levels, right? Earlier last year, we were talking about when I brought up like, yo, I talked to somebody and this person was like, you know what, I see like Bitcoin going like crazy, like, you know, like nobody thought, and I was like, man, you know what, that's crazy, but then he's like, you know what, it's just like there's so much new adoption and like, you know, this and that. And I was like, man, like, yeah, for sure. And I started to think like, what if we were able to pull a small percentage out of like all the traditional financial markets, right? At that point, we didn't really know how it would happen, but we kind of ran some numbers on the fact that like, all right, listen, if we just shared a fraction of the market cap between all of the stock exchanges around the world, you know, we can pull in something like 10 to 15% off of each stock exchange, which would put us at about a $10 trillion to $15 trillion market cap for crypto. in total. And at that time it was just like speculation. We're like, well, you know what? Like if it could go to this is definitely like one of the options or one of the reasons why it could go to this. And lo and behold, we started getting these ETFs and shit started really getting like, for real. And before we know it, we're on the midst of the Bitcoin ETF passing, and it was just a bunch of speculation during.
And even when it passed, man, everybody thought it was going to be like a buy the rumor, buy the news type thing. Bitcoin's going to launch.
Buy the rumor, sell the news.
No, they thought it was a buy the rumor, buy the news. They thought it was no negative to that at all. They were like, oh, Bitcoin. That was a sentiment, more or less. Everybody was like, yeah, buy before the ETF goes live, because once the ETF goes live, shit's going to launch. And it didn't. It fucking tanked. It tanked right over. And the ETF had a majority to do with that. They were selling a lot of it. But now is the time to fucking buy, bro. If you were bullish in the bearish scenario there of the ETF losing, man, love that. You'd have been chilling. Then you'd be up on some money now, bro, because low key this shit just hit new all time highs. Looks like the new all time high is 72,733, dog. So, and
this whole past week it just kind of kept printing new all time highs,
bro.
like,
the fact that this is going on again, bro, is wild, bro. Because I remember last bull run, man, when we were like, fuck, every week it was going on. Oh shit, new all time high. Bitcoin new all time high. Ethereum new all time high. Oh shit, what the fuck?
And then I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not. Like, it was exciting, but then also, like, I started to get worried. Because I'm like, holy shit, dog. Like, when are these levels going to stop? And, at the first point was when we hit, like, when we were starting to get, like, the 55 range or whatever. I was like, you know what? This should be it around here. You know what I'm saying? And then we broke well over that and went over 60. And then we were like, you know what? Like, this has got to be it. This is crazy. No way we hit new all-time highs. And then all of a sudden, we broke it. We did it. And then as soon as everybody started dumping because they're like, oh, we just broke new all-time high, it's a wrap. And price did kind of fucking drop, like, pretty hot at that moment. And then it started recouping.
Well,
and then,
dude, last time we were at these levels, sorry to cut you off, but last time we were at these levels, man, close to these levels, like, the shit tanked back down, bro, 30-40%. Yeah. And then went right back up for a double top, I mean.
Yeah. So, like, a lot of this shit is unprecedented, but we kind of were a little ready for this.
This time around, I don't know about last time.
I know, right.
Last time I was part of the fucking GP, bro. I was like, oh, new highs, dose to $1, brother. It's gonna fucking rip.
No,
hey, we're gonna flip Bitcoin.
No, yeah, 100%, man. No, shit's crazy, bro. But yeah, we actually came out on one of the streams a few streams ago before all this madness, and we were like, you know what? We decided that we're not gonna pull out, and we're just gonna ride the wave. And low key, I think it was probably one of the smartest plays because I did wanted to start taking profit around 55 to 60K range, and low key, I'm kind of glad we didn't because the alts really didn't start to pop off
until after
the fact, and we still think like there's going to be a more massive alt run coming up. At least, that's what we think. It's not.
I definitely believe that shit too, bro. I definitely do think. I mean, it's what happens. We're already starting to see signs of life now, right? Some coins popping, some coins making new all-time highs. Some coins dying, rip. But yeah, man, like the fact that it really at this point is it's like a fucking merry-go-round, dude. A game of musical chairs. When the fuck does the music stop, bro? When is it gonna stop? The second it stops,
it is musical chairs.
The second Bitcoin stops, has a nice little healthy correction. We'll start seeing some altcoin pump, bro. Then we'll see Bitcoin drop some more, man, and then at that point we'll probably start seeing some alts drop as well.
Right.
But there has to be one more. I believe there has to be one more correction, dog. In order for this 4-year cycle shit to stay true, bro, there has to be one more correction. I mean, the fact that it's already broken all-time highs doesn't mean the fucking cycle's broken.
And the big question is, how far down does it come? Right? I know we still got a lot of 10K bears out there.
Where are the 10K bears at?
Low key 10K bears.
Where are the 10K bears at?
This is for you, baby.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we made this shit like over a month ago or whatever, more than that. And it is just kind of funny because the numbers are way more drastic.
Right, bro. Because we literally have here
Everybody
20K shuttle. Right?
Everybody that sold
Bitcoin
that, like,
flying at 50.
yeah, 55, 60K, bro. Solana,
Solana was barely at 100.
RIP the homies that sold Solana at fucking $80-some or $70-some bucks.
You know, it's funny, man. And this just goes to show you how crazy this shit was, right, man? Because back in December, I was talking to my boy because I got him into Solana doing it was like $25. So he's super happy right now. And we would be talking about that shit all December. Like, yo, that shit hit 100. Shit hit 112, hit 120. And a coworker would always just hear, bro. And he came up to me with a Solana pulled up on a CoinMarketCap. He's like, "Is this what you're talking about? Is this Solana?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "So you're saying it's a good buy?" I'm like, "No, bro. I'm saying don't buy that shit right now, dog." And it was like wait till I was like, "Wait till it comes back down, dog." I was like, "It has to come down." Me thinking the halvening's in April, we'll see a little bit of a rally.
Yeah.
And then it was realistically, man, the dude ain't missing on nothing, not even an X, because it was like $90 to $100 when he could have bought it, and it really hasn't dropped lower than 90. So real shit, he would have been picking it up at 100. He'd been up 50%. Not even an X, dude. Not like my boy. My boy's up fucking like
what's the
fucking 5X right now.
$200-300 or?
No, the
all-time high is 250. 252.
So we're just almost there, which leads me to the assumption that Solana is gonna break that all-time high.
Oh, for sure.
And I think we're gonna soar over
150 right now.
The
all-time high.
We're gonna soar over $500, $600, bro. For all we know, Solana could head towards $1,000. There's new shit
260
happening, man. There's new shit. So coinciding with those statements that we made last year over, sharing the fraction of the market cap of traditional financial markets. With that, obviously the Bitcoin ETF did the shit, and it kind of solidified that potential argument. And that's what brought us here to these brand new fucking levels, these fucking new all-time highs. And
pre-halvening.
So for all of you guys that are, like, oh, where's the market going? Well, here's a little insight. I know Ethereum is going to be doing, they're going for an upgrade, right? Yeah. The upgrade's coming, he said, tomorrow. We haven't really looked too much into it, so don't quote us. Look into it yourself. Actually, I guess we have it pulled up. Let's go.
The Dane Coon upgrade.
There you go, Rock.
Yeah, guys. So Ethereum's having their biggest upgrade since we merged over to staking, right? It's gonna happen tomorrow sometime. I believe it was 1 p.m.
Yeah.
1 p.m. You somewhere
right here. March 13, 2024 at
1:55 p.m. UTC.
Whatever the fuck UTC is.
Yeah. So pretty much, yeah, guys. So it's supposed to help bring down the transaction cost on layer 2s, and and it is the biggest upgrade since we turned over to staking, and it's gonna help out everybody, for sure. And there's a whole bunch more that they say that they haven't spoke about, because they have been working on it for quite a bit of time. I think since 2019 it's been in the works. So there's a lot that we still don't know. Right, but we'll be
shorting shit.
Yeah, so we'll be finding out in the next couple of days for sure.
So on top of that, man. So we have the new Ethereum upgrade, and then we also have coming up soon the Ethereum ETF, right? Right. So with the Ethereum ETF, man.
ETF.
Yeah, when ETH ETF. But just remember what happened with Bitcoin with the BTC ETF. If Ethereum gets one, it's going to be a different thing. It's going to set off the crypto space like you've never seen it before in anything that is an ERC20 or it is a parallel chain to Ethereum is going to absolutely go fucking nuts. And this is why you guys wanted to come check us out earlier in the episodes when we're talking about some of these new layer ones like Injective, like Say, that are building as parallel chains to Ethereum. And on top of that, full throttle, high liquidity L1s in the Cosmos chain, which also gives it easy transcendence throughout the fucking Cosmos network. and ecosystem, and then on top of that, being a parallel chain to Ethereum, brings it two different fucking markets, which is fucking crazy. The fact that these newer layer ones are so fucking great with transaction fees, speeds, and all that good shit, and the rate of which they have been building. And we talked about all of that here on Los Bros Crypto on prior episodes, man. But now it is more of a thing for you to start paying attention, because if this Ethereum ETF does pass,
and they're speaking as early as May here, right? So this is just a quick on the block. They're pretty like a crypto fucking news source, man. Although I just saw a link too for CBS or CNBC or whatever the fuck. But yeah, they're also saying sometime May, man. So there's like this, like right here, ETF analysis have dropped their chances of an ETF Ethereum approval in May to 30% from between 60 to 70. So they were thinking it was gonna like be a 60-70% chance in May. If not, like I guess now it's like a 30% chance it might happen in May. Regardless of it, whether it happens in May or not, man, sometime this year, dude, I think would be solid, right? Because it's still a Bitcoin halvening year, and if this shit corrects and they drop it when this shit starts to correct, I think that'd be super solid for the entire crypto space. That'll definitely set fucking altcoins blazing. And yeah, man, that'll be some fucking wild shit to see, dude. So this ETF is definitely, it's not a if it happens, it's more of a when. And yeah, dude, when it happens, bro, it's gonna be fucking crazy, dude.
It's going to be the I don't even know, bro, how to even what the reckoning, but not the reckoning, like the I don't know, bro. It's gonna be fucking crazy. And you know what? It kind of makes sense, because you know what? In normal cycles, right? Because we are not in a normal cycle. When the shit corrects after the Bitcoin halvening, once that final dip hits, pretty much Bitcoin picks up again and picks up the rest of the market, in which case you start to get all these fucking like traders like, yeah, I'm fucking good, yes, this and that, because at that point, that's the marker to like when the actual major bull run starts, and it brings with it so much fucking uprising volatility, to where pretty much anybody at that point can be like, you know what, I think this is gonna go up based off of these patterns, blah 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 blah. Like it should be going. Like, yeah, obviously when you're trading up,
yeah, it's kind of hard to be wrong,
bro. Last bull run, remember the fucking hamster?
Yeah, there was a hamster that was trading better than most people.
Better than stock traders in the stock market.
Right. Yeah, and that was just because everything was going up in crypto, bro. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for the hamster to be wrong.
Yeah.
But here I got just kind of like the last few cycles, man. 2017 cycle going into 2018 drop, and this is that little halvening year, the pre-halvening pump that we normally see. You see, it normally gets between. I know we broke this down a little bit more in depth
like
on our last
stream. It's about 30%.
Yeah, but it's like in between 30, 40, 50% that you'll see from the peak to the peak here.
Right, and if we were to scroll even further on this map, it kind of breaks down the same.
It repeats it three, four more times. Yeah. So the fact that we're here, that we were here, right? We had peak all season. This is probably the top.
Christ. God damn.
And the fact that this has gone up even more. Like this literally looks like fucking this.
Just explain to him, bro. Like this right here where we're at is there where we were at prior.
Right. So fucking what my brother was saying that you guys can't see him pointing. But this right here is literally this right here. This is exactly where we're at if you were to correlate this to time. Right? This is the pre-halvening fucking rally. This is the pre-halvening Bitcoin rally. That's exactly what this does. And I know, go back in our stream. You guys check the last ones. But we literally broke this down and further and went back to the last 2-3 rallies. Like this fucking happens every fucking time. There's always a pre-Bitcoin halvening rally. The fact that the rally now is breaking and making new all-time highs just goes to show you how much of a slingshot effect we're going to fucking have. This shit is going to fucking launch us to, God knows when it stops, right? But let's say it stops today. It stops today. 72 comes down 40%. We're looking at 40,000, right? So then we'll see some stupid like this, where it comes down. Boom, 40 hit the 40,000. traverse, and then fucking launch us and do that fucking wild shit. And realistically, I can't even go to where I think it's gonna hit. It's off the fucking chart. I need more chart.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. No. Listen, this is the shit. This is the shit that we were talking about in that stream, bro. Please go back. If you can
Check
find
it out if you guys are interested.
Yeah,
Man,
if
I
you
might
get-
clip it, short
yeah.
it down. But yeah, man, fucking.
Bro, this is definitely what we were talking about. And even last stream, we were talking about, like, bro, adoption rate isn't in increments; it's in fucking multiples.
right.
Right? Investments,
Linear, man. It's exponential.
Yeah, exponential. And so this only makes sense, bro, because say last bull run or whatever, it was the fact that one person told 3 people to tell 3 more people, and then you got fucking 9 people that were told, spreading more. You know what I'm saying? In this case, it wasn't a 3-3-3. It's a fucking 5, 9, 10, 12, 15. In this case,
35.
we literally fucking tell every single fucking person about this shit because we want to see everybody fucking eat. We want everybody to come up with us, bro. We do this for fun. Yes.
I don't do this for my health, man. I do it for the belt, man. Kanye.
I do it for the wealth.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, we're just out here trying to help y'all out. But bro, this is crazy, man. This is where we're living through crazy times. Nobody had seen this plan, but yeah, like we said earlier last year, like that shit that we had envisioned or whatever is coming true. And I'm not saying we fucking called it, but we did
pick up that fucking
not
phone.
called it. You know what I'm saying?
Someone pick up that fucking phone.
Pick up that phone. Bro, we're gonna see a lot of crazy shit, man. It's that time.
Right. Speaking of crazy shit, man, and RIP to all my fucking hexicans out there, man, that are still holding Ethereum hex. I know we kind of been covering this, man, and also I feel a little guilty, dog, because the people that I was onboarding, I kind of just onboarded them onto eHex, bro. Being lazy about it, right? Because I'm like, dude, I don't want to sit here and like go through your shit. Like, I got a whole YouTube channel for you to go check on how to fucking upload and bridge in your ETH into the Pulse chain network to make transactions easier. I literally made a how-to tutorial over a month ago, about a month and a half ago, on how to buy hex on Ethereum cheaper than, you can't do it on Uniswap no more because they're fucking gay. And then yeah, dude, and just pretty much how to bridge in your ETH or bridge in your hex from Ethereum over to Pulse chain. So then you'd have wrapped hex, Ethereum hex, on Pulse chain, and then you could also have your 1-for-1 copy if you got in before May 13th last year.
So what he's saying, right? He's kind of setting the shit up, right? So pretty much, hex on Ethereum took his shit.
Why are you calling me up, bro? Wait, I was about to say that.
No, I know, but the reason why he's mentioning that is that in this case, if you had already transferred your assets to Pulse chain, it would have been cheaper for you to get out of that mess that happened with eHex, right? That he's about to explain. Than as opposed to like somebody like myself that was holding hex on Ethereum, for whatever fucking reason. Because even prior to all this shit, I was holding all my assets on like Polygon Matic and shit like that.
Right. The only reason he moved his hex off of Polygon into Ethereum
was for the snapshot.
Was for the snapshot that happened on May what was it? It was like May 10th, I think, or something like that, May 5th. Last year, where essentially the whole fucking blockchain of Ethereum was snapshotted, got split, and then one became Pulse chain, and then the Pulse chain fucking network launched, and it started going, and Ethereum kept doing its thing. But whatever ERC20 tokens you were holding on Ethereum, you now had a 1-for-1 copy on Pulse chain.
Right, and that was the big
Hex
play.
being the one.
And that was the big play. And Loki, he had mentioned it before, and I hadn't remembered. That he was like, yo, you can have eHex on Pulse chain as wrapped hex or whatever, and I was like, oh, whatever, bro, it's the same shit, bro. But I didn't ever think that we were gonna come to this particular situation.
Right, man. So essentially, the whole consensus was that we were gonna try to rock both chains up. You know what I'm saying? But I would onboard people onto eHex just because it was easier. It was easier to get people like, oh, I barely got into MetaMask. Or I got a Coinbase wallet and you could buy it on Coinbase wallets. This is easier for me. All right, cool. But like mom used to say, man, El huevón trabaja doble, which means the lazy works twice as hard.
The lazy person.
Yeah, the lazy person. And you know what I'm saying? Like now they kind of got wrecked because they didn't have any exposure to P hex, right? Hex on the Pulse Chain Network, so original OG hex.
So luckily in this situation, well, okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna cut you off because you still have to explain what the fuck happened.
Right. So I was about to let me get into
Yeah,
that.
my bad,
Thank
my
you.
bad.
So my man Richard Hart, dude, the creator of this fucking token, the creator of Hex, right? Straight up just killed his baby. Look, and you guys can interpret this however you fucking want, right? But we'll read it here, man. It says Hex is a much better than eHex, right? Hex on Pulse Chain is what he's referring to. And right here he has it in parentheses, right? The Hex on Ethereum. Why? Gas fees, liquidity, slippage, common sense. It's like, why would you pay $1,000 to end stakes instead of pennies? Why would you want crappier order execution, buying into thinner order books, and more slippage, getting less for your bank, less for your dollar, and the same applies if you sold, right? So whether you're buying or selling, man, you're losing a lot of your order there to fucking fees and shit. Huh?
That far, dude.
No, you fucking dirtbag. You fucking dirtbag. Grow up, bro. So, all right. How are you saving people from gas fees if they have to end stakes on 2 chains instead of just one? Every start stake, end stake, swap on Ethereum chain robs users of money because of the absurdly expensive high gas fees, bro.
Abusively.
Whatever.
Expensively.
Abusively. Sorry, guys.
Abusively expensive gas fees.
English is my second.
And the real bull run hasn't even started. Imagine how high the gas fees on ETH might get. That money would have went to Hex Network participants instead of ETH validators.
Right.
What if all new buyers chose Hex instead of eHex? What if all new buyers chose Hex instead of splitting their energy? I've told you all this before, but likely some of you don't listen so well. So I'm telling you again, Hex is the Hex on Pulse Chain. The only part that sucks about saying this is that while I told you that this should be very careful about selling one chain for the other, because if you choose wrong, the market will punish you. Probably some people chose wrong. Pulse Chain was invented to make the world a better place, and it is.
Right. So my man said this shit, and then us, the market, obviously reacted to it. And they fucking sold that shit off, bro. Matter of fact, I'm pull up a chart for you guys. Yeah, but that shit is straight fucking, it's hella dead, dude. It's fucking bad. So here's Hex.
Whew.
So yeah, right now is a good time to fucking buy.
Nah, I mean
these are the lows. These are the lows. Look, I wouldn't buy. Don't buy. Look, you know what? You guys are your own grown fucking people. If you want to degen into this shit, by all means, go ahead, dude. The market's already made up its fucking choice, dog. It already valued Hex on Pulse Chain more than Hex on Ethereum, and that was by the ratios, bro. Hex had always either held a 0.5 to a 0.3 conversion rate, where you can get pretty much double one eHex is worth half of one pHex, or 1/3 of a fucking pHex. So realistically, the market already valued Hex on Pulse Chain more. Now it's fucking death, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking
just
terrible.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Yo, low key, I'm not gonna lie to you. When this first shit came about, I was fucking unsettled as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I try to explain my point to you, and you just kept, just saying like, well, this is what Richard Hart wanted. Like, what? Listen, even in that message, she's like, I hinted, right, or I try to tell you guys which way was going to be the most triumphant or whatever the fuck, but it wasn't black and white. Right. You know what I'm saying? He said the community chose. The community did choose. That we weren't going to have to choose between the two. Dick move. By my records, whatever. Like, nobody's gonna change my view on that. It is what it is. I'm gonna take my losses. Fucking move on. Whatever the fuck, bro. Am I gonna give up on Pulse Chain? No, I'm not. I'm not giving up on it. We're still out here doing some DJing plays on Pulse Chain, trying to make crypto make more dollars and our crypto make more crypto. Listen, man, shit happens, and that's why low-key, you have to diversify your portfolio. You know what I'm saying? Not everything you get into is going to be a banger.
Right.
And how do you mitigate that risk? Is if you are allocating a portion of your funds to different projects and different chains, right? You don't want to over diversify where you're completely spread thin and you're making minimal gains.
Right.
But if you got like 10K or you say you got 1K, put that in like 2-3 different projects. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 projects.
Honestly, man, yeah. Like, so it all depends on your money, man. I wouldn't split 1K into like fucking 10 different projects or hope they hit.
Hell
I
no.
would realistically hold about probably all of that just in something steady, right? If you don't, obviously you don't want that much exposure to crypto if you're only fucking YOLOing $1,000.
Facts.
So real shit, if you're gonna do that, go into something steady, man. It's like ETH, right? Bitcoin, whatever shit that's prone to grow.
If you did want to like split that up, bro, like, well, you can't because we can't say like.
I wouldn't.
Here's one of the things that I've told
None
people.
of this is financial advice.
Right. None of this. But here's something I told people, because one of the biggest thing when people are talking about like joining like the financial markets, they always think that it takes a large lump sum of money to get anywhere in the financial. Yes, does it help? Yes, 100%. But that deters a lot of people in the stock market. I can see it. Like, yo, definitely like get into some safer, whatever the fuck. And you're probably going to invest a larger sum of money because this asset's already like at a high ass market cap, and it's probably only going to like 2x, you know what I'm saying, at a high. And to make some money on that note, you have to invest a lot of money. But in crypto, there's so many opportunities where you don't have to put in so much money to get a lot of gains back. So like,
right,
yeah,
say that for the DJ, bro. Hang on, I wasn't even done with the Richard Hart's bullshit, bro.
right. Just a side note, but go ahead.
Right, yo. So like, that homie dropped this tweet, and then it sent the community in a rage. People were selling. My brother was hella upset. Right, was telling me I was fucking mad too. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't like, oh fuck, man. Like, yeah, I'm glad this fool fucking just destroyed my bag. Thanks, Richard Hart.
Fucking asshole.
A lot of the community started getting mad, bro, and they started selling off their hex on Ethereum for Pulse Chain hex. They started funneling right the fuck in, dude. I mean, hindsight, bro, if Richard Hart would have came out from the jump and like, yeah, man, you know what? Like, real shit. Hex on Pulse Chain is going to be better.
Be hella transparent about it. Be like, yo, this is the way we're going.
Look, ideally, the homie didn't know, though, bro, because like he just launched a new fucking chain. I was like, look, the market's going to pick. Obviously, the market picked Pulse Chain on Hex.
The
bro.
market picked, and then he played his hand.
What did the market pick, dog?
To have both.
Not right. So why weren't they at parity if it was to have both?
Bro, because one side was struggling.
Why was it struggling if the community picked to have both?
Well, with the market, I mean, the market comes in ratios, not as a whole complete.
Right, exactly. But dog, exactly. So if the market had picked equally, like we're gonna hold both, right? Then the ratio would have been very similar, bro. It wouldn't have always been a 1-to-2. You feel me?
I'm just saying, man. When you are, kind of envisioning a certain route for your project, then you probably want to be black and white instead of just fucking hinting, right?
Right. I mean, for sure, the dude could have, but he didn't know what was gonna happen, bro.
Well,
he didn't say everybody rally behind Pulse Chain, rally behind Hex on Pulse Chain.
Right. But he also left that like small margin where, like, you know what, there's still some hope for eHex. Like,
that was all the community.
Why would you get rid of the original asset that started this whole thing?
Bro. He still has it.
Right. I'm just saying. We already talked about this.
Right. The community dropped it, bro. The community said, "Fuck it."
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go.
Yes, sir.
Richard Hart, they do shit before
with the fact that he had to say this. He could have said this shit a lot sooner.
He did.
That was no exactly what he was saying now. Right? The fact, the exact, we're like, yo, this is the side that you should be picking. Right? There is no hope for the other asset on Ethereum.
He said, why?
He never said that.
He said, why would you want to be in real shit? Why would you want to be on a network, dog, that's going to eat away your fucking bag?
Because it's one of the most securest networks.
Right.
Right? The network that is probably the godfather to the whole crypto space.
Okay.
Why would you not want to get a portion if it did well, right? ETH has a lot of fucking money in it.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you want to get something out of the ETH market at the same time as you're trying to get something out of the Pulse market? I get that gas prices are crazy, but doesn't take away from the amount of liquidity that there is on Ethereum.
Right. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, eHex was still a viable asset. It was still something that ETH maxis that fuck with Ethereum network had to go to kind of get a piece of this network or project without having to fully flip chains, which, you know what? There's a lot of maxis to chains. You know what I'm saying? You can't change people.
Right. Well, fuck the maxis, dog. Like, you fuck them. They can stay on
it
ETH, bro. They could pay their half.
Right, but that was not that wasn't the point.
What's
the point? The point was that there was still some hope. It wasn't shut down with that last post.
Right.
He kind of really shut it down. He could have did that shit from the gate. As much as you want to say, well, he was hinting at it, bro. He literally just shut it down,
bro. Even
in the last two posts,
even by not, he didn't know, bro. He just launched his own shit. He said the market's gonna decide. The market decided fucking Pulse on Hex, dog. I mean Hex on Pulse. Like
with his pretty much swayings to one side. He picked,
bro. When shit had just launched, bro. When shit just launched, right? You were there with me. We saw this together. Mm-hmm. Pulse Hex was worth less than eHex. Yes,
because it had just launched.
Right. And what happened, bro? People got it to a 1-to-1.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
And then it started beating eHex. So people were picking, dog. This one was just fucking saying the same shit. Like, granted, it makes sense though. But it makes sense. Everything the dude says makes sense, dog. It's cheaper.
No, for sure,
As far as the utility behind Hex goes, it's cheaper, dog. But now Hex has this identity crisis, which is exactly what you guys are seeing here between me and my brother, dog. Like, which one's the fucking real one? Which one's the best one? Who fucking knows? All I know is that Pulse Chain's not fucking down the way Hex was, and neither is Pulse X, and neither is Incentive Token. So real shit, Hex might lose some steam,
right?
And it is losing steam.
If he wanted to leave it to the community, he would have left it that way without making these extra comments.
I mean, whatever, dog. Shit.
I'm just saying, bro. He definitely swayed action.
Check. Either way, fuck all that shit. Hex, hey, rest in peace. This is why we go into diversification, right, dude? I sold my eHex bags too, bro, at the fucking low. I was like, man, fuck it, is what it is.
Well, you made out better than I did.
Yeah, but because I was more prepared also, bro. Like, I had already moved over. This is why I made that video to everybody, right? I made that video to everybody. Said, look, bridge in all your assets. Like, for especially Hex, at the very least for eHex, bridge that shit into fucking Pulse Chain Hex, dude.
Nah, for sure. And
you can have it there. You can have it on Pulse Chain. It'll still be Ethereum Hex, and you can have another Pulse Chain Hex. You'll have both Hex on Pulse Chain Network, and then you can swap back and forth. So I was able, fortunately, to rotate all that shit into this incentive token, dog, because this shit's been ripping. Here's some alpha for you guys. I know it's not the alpha section, but this is kind of just what I'm speculating. Here's my speculation on this shit. 3 weeks ago, this motherfucker Richard Hart injected a fuck ton of money into Pulse Chain, right? And we don't know if it's Richard Hart. It's some fucking the number one fucking holder of DAI, the number one wallet, whatever. People think it's the Pulse Chain SAC wallet. It might be that, or the Pulse X, or the Pulse Chain SAC wallet. But for whatever reason, it injected like $23 million into Pulse Chain, and that shit fucking doubled, bro. Shit was sick.
Right.
It's kind of consolidated a little bit. I think it lost some steam because of it, but realistically, we were at like.
So what's that? What's the alpha?
I think you should rotate your fucking Hex into fucking incentive token, bro.
Not fucking touching that shit.
Okay, don't do it. Whatever. I mean,
right.
if you can,
bro. My shit's saying so bad, bro. My shit's saying so bad that I'm literally just 1-for-1 for gas fees.
Right. So that's because you held your bag on ETH. Should have moved to the Pulse Chain.
Right.
For anybody that has a bag on Pulse Chain, or if anybody wants to drop some money on this incentive token.
So now that we know his clear vision and his preference.
Definitely don't buy eHex.
Yeah, right, for the time being, right? Because there's still speculation, and if you're like in the Hex community or whatever the fuck,
a lot of DJs are talking about playing it, bro. I don't think they're gonna pump it anytime soon. Not right now. They're definitely not gonna pump it to fucking 5-10 cents.
I'm sure they're waiting for it to bottom out.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Right now, it's still making new lows, bro. That shit made a new low when that shit dumped on Sunday, man. So like, shit. They're waiting for it to consolidate, get down where it's gonna be, and then from there they'll play with it.
It is what it is, bro. Like I know by by the way you guys are hearing me right now, there is some frustration for sure, bro. Like I think he did. There is some unjust shit in this shit. Anyways, bro, you got to be like water, right? That's what fucking Bruce Lee said. Because water is so malleable, you pour it in the cup, it becomes a cup. Pour it in the bowl, it becomes a bowl. Like you have to continue to evolve and continue to adjust to the shit, bro. It is what it is. You just have to adjust, and that's where diversification comes in, right? Because obviously, like if I had all my marbles on this shit, I'd be really fucked.
Right. So I hold all these tokens, and this is where a majority of my holdings are. Right. I know I don't really follow the whole half your bag in ETH. Like I got all my shit dumped in here pretty much. Has not been panning out the best for me, dog, but I am fucking breaking even. So like chilling.
Which is good, man. It's better than fucking losing large chunks. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean that loss on Sunday kind of hurt, but luckily Hex here on Pulse Chain pumped up the equivalent amount. Now it's kind of all down. Now it's kind of all hurting. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Richard Hart pump this shit up soon. Either way, incentive token right here. Everybody's been talking about this fucking token. This is kind of like Richard Hart's baby. If we go from the 90 days, you'll see this bitch is up 18x compared to all the other 2-3x's, 5x here on PulseX.
Yeah.
If you go to the all-time lows, this bitch is up 21x compared to everything else. I never bought incentive token until literally last Sunday, where I rotated my eHex bag into incentive, which I'm kind of dope right now. I'm kind of chilling. But what I like to do, man, this is kind of what I just wanted to lead off with, right? Is that you can also go here to the PulseX fucking exchange that you should be on either ways because you guys have been listening to us and you should be on Pulse Chain. And you guys can provide liquidity here, man. Instead of going to the trade, you go here to the earn, and there's all these fucking pools here that'll pay you out that incentive token. They even got 2 pools here that you could pull more incentive in. So because I transferred all my eHex over, I now am earning 60% on my investment with pulled up. Sorry, I'm earning 51% because I pulled in incentive token and PulseX. I already got a pool going with Pulse Chain Hex and Pulse Chain, and I'm making 48 on that. When I first started it was at 35%, so it's going up. The APR is going up, which is dope, dude. And just to show you guys, man, if you do like a solid like $4,000, right, 2,000 Pulse Chain, 2,000 Hex, right, you come out in a year, you'll earn 277 incentive token. Same thing with
you said 2,000. That's
no
4,000.
277.
Yeah.
Oh, this is 2,000. Yeah, $2,000.
Okay.
It was a $4,000. It's a $4,000 worth of $2,000 of eHex and $2,000 of
right, because you gotta make a liquidity.
It's a 50-50.
Pool.
It's a 50-50 liquidity pool.
Token,
yes.
Yeah.
And then you'll get out 50% of that. 4,000 would be 249. Essentially, this number is kind of irrelevant because it's going to change as the market goes up and down. But the number that you really want to pay attention to here is the 277 incentive tokens that you'll be able to mint in the span of 1 year's time, which if you guys have been paying attention to the channel, peak bull run, peak alt season is anywhere between fucking 8 to 12 months after the fucking Bitcoin halvening. When is the halvening? In April. This fucking rate, you do this shit for a little less than a year, you're walking out with 277 incentive tokens on a $4,000 investment, right? Obviously, you guys can play with the calculator. If you guys do liquidity pool, obviously look into your impermanent losses, right? Because a lot of shit will go down, but this is just another way to earn this incentive token, which I think is it's been rocketing. It's been the spear of fucking Pulse Chain.
When like the market is up, bro, and some of these rates go up, right? Because they weren't this high during the bottoms.
No, they weren't. They were as a 35%.
So you guys also got to be careful about that too. You know what I'm saying? Like especially if you're doing some of this stuff like he's doing, like make sure that you guys are in a good position. Right.
Don't be liquidity providing with $1,000, man. Like it needs to be something really worth it. I would say close like 5Gs plus, man. Even like at 4Gs is kind of
this chart right here got me a little bullish on incentive token.
Right. No, this is what everybody's talking about, bro. Because when it first launched, it did hit this $80 mark. So look, if you have your 277 tokens, and this just by the end of the fucking year, everything's going up, and it just breaks all-time highs, you're up 8x on whatever money you're earning now. But low key, all that money is going to be free. You could be up $80 per token. Puts you at what? Who got the fucking math on that? Beep, beep, boop, bop, beep, boop. A fuck ton of money. Like 30K or some shit, right, dude?
Right.
More or less.
Right. If you put a rack into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 80K.
Yeah. So you just put 1,000. if you put 1,000 just into that, multiply 277 times 80.
And why did he pull this up, man? Because
277
the market cap
Times
on
80.
this.
times 80. So $21,000, bro, just for liquidity providing. That's not including how high your pulse bag is gonna go, your hex bag will go,
Right.
or even if your pulse X bag.
Or you can just buy straight into this
Or
shit.
you can buy fat out. I'm not a big fan of buying fat out, man. I mean, you can if you're into the fucking thing. If you're really bullish on the token, like my brother was saying here. Obviously, it's a good chart, and who knows if it stops at 80, man? It could realistically go to 1,000, dude. It could go anywhere over 100. So I'm just saying 80 as a good benchmark, right? As the all-time high we had before. If we get back there for in the middle of the bull run, everything's going crazy. Your 277 tokens will be worth 80 at 10x from where we're at now. That's a lot of fucking money that you just made for free for holding your 2 tokens or whatever paired off tokens that you wanted to buy anyways, just on Pulse X, right? Any one of these holding Ink and PLS, X, Hex and Pulse Chain, Incentive and Wrap Pulse Chain, or even you could do Pulse Chain and Ethereum, right? I wouldn't do any of the stables. Stay the fuck away from the stables. You could even do Pulse X and Wrapped Ethereum. This one's hella low because this is what everybody got into. Everybody got the sacrifice. Everybody jumped into this. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I wanted some more. I was a little more degen with the yield. So I'm definitely in this pool and I'm in this pool. But yeah, man, like that's another way to earn incentive token. That incentive token is fucking crazy. And I think if you have Hex on Pulse Chain, if you're holding your eHex, I don't think rotating it into Ink would be such a bad move. I've already making money on it. I'm making some money back on it. We'll see where it goes for me. I unfortunately had to buy some because I rotated my shit into it. I was never planning on buying Ink. I was just going to sell it. But it is what it is, man. I got to buy it now.
So this is just one of the plays that you can do from fucking losing out.
So that's my spiel on Richard Hart and fucking Hex. All you Hexagons out there, man, stop bitching, dog. It is what it is. We're in Hex on Pulse Chain. Now, if anything, the community is more united behind one fucking blockchain, behind one token, and we'll see these new all-time highs to come. I think we can see Hex at a good $2-3 now that everybody's behind it.
Right.
Fuck it.
Yeah, we'll see. 100%. With that, diversify just in case.
Or just dump it all into Pulse Chain Hex. Don't do that. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
We literally just like talked about how, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, definitely diversify, bro. I'm definitely in all these fucking tokens, bro, and more, right? Outside of the fucking Richard Hart community, man. So, yeah, man. Diversification, Peter. Go ahead. Take it away, dog.
What's the next subject, dog?
No, the next subject is NFT strategies, dog. Which is kind of the title what we had, man. Making money
all
with
right,
NFTs.
so just before we jump into that, bro, diversification, like, what's some good fucking numbers, bro? Like, I know you said 1,000, like, just dumping into whatever the fuck. I'd say, look, you got 1,000, yeah, you want to fucking, like, make sure half of that is in a secure play. And this is pretty much any numbers, really. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 50% you want in a safe play like Ethereum,
yeah,
or Bitcoin, or some layer 1 that you know for sure is gonna perform strong, which in this case, like, you don't really fucking know other than Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if you want to get a little risky with it, bro, you can do like Solana, or you can do
Pulse
like
Chain, man.
Pulse Chain. You can do Injective. You know what I'm saying? Like, just depend on your risk, like your risk, levels. You know what I'm saying? Like what you can do, and then another like 30 to 40%. You want to throw at, like, some of the lower market cap coins that go with, like, said blockchain, right? So, like, if you're into Pulse Chain, like 50% to Pulse, and then
incentive
30 to 40% some of the ecosystem stuff, some of, like, the better use cases, you know what I'm saying, shit that's actually doing something, not just like meme tokens. And then 10% would be like some high risk plays, like some Doge. Earlier last year, say I was like, bro, if I'm gonna do a dog coin, I'm gonna go to like the lowest market cap, but the one that's gonna perform equally or if not better because it's at a lower market cap, and things that go along with it. And instead of doing like Doge, I did, instead of doing Shiba, because it's Doge, Shiba, then Floki Inu. I threw in $100 at Floki, and that shit panned out pretty fucking well. These like really big meme tokens, like, the ones that like did some shit, kind of came back down. Like, if you're holding that, just keep holding it. That's why you only put like 10% on that, just in case you do lose it all. It's not a painful loss. And if it does do something crazy, then you're in some like major gains, and that's where like it doesn't take a lot to make a lot in this space, right? And I'm not saying like you should just go out there and fucking get super DJ and start hopping in every shit coin. Definitely not. Just stick to it, bro. 50%, some safe, 40%, and about medium levels, shit that helps out that network or networks, however you decided to fucking mitigate your risk. And then some blue chips, and then 10% to some really DJ and risky shit that could have some long-term, payouts. And this doesn't mean like you just hop into any shit coin. Like what are they doing?
47x from the low.
What are they doing? Like what are they bringing in the future? Like whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? What are you looking at here?
That's Floki, dog.
Oh, right. So here's one of the things. So I had bought like $100 worth of Floki, and it went through its shit, and I was like, I'm just gonna hold this shit as well as Pepe and stuff like that, because like when it draws back down, you just never know, and you pick up just a little bit because at that point you're not facing as much risk as buying at the top. And in this case, it kind of played out pretty well, and it's probably one of the biggest performing dog coins out there, right? With meme tokens, you have Dogecoin is King Daddy, you know what I'm saying, to the meme tokens. And its closest rival is probably going to be Pepe. And if you held that bag, I'm going to continue to keep on holding that bag to see what it does in the future. But you kind of just know that these things kind of circulate during every bull run. So don't sleep on that shit. Definitely have a minimal, risk, kind of allocated to that. Saying just in case these type of things happen, just like fucking Hex going to fucking zero, you know what I'm saying?
Rip.
And I mean, who would have fucking known? Because to me, that shit would have been a tier above shit coins. You know what I'm saying?
Now
in my book, now it is a shit coin, but even better yet, probably who the fuck knows. But yeah, just mitigate your risk, diversify your portfolio. Don't over diversify to where you're fucking spread thin and you're making absolute shit.
Yeah.
What's next? Alpha, right? We're talking about how to trade NFTs, right?
Oh yeah.
So we have been like talking about trading NFTs and stuff like that. But we've been on some like DJ and shit as of lately, and we just want to make it clear that when we're looking at NFTs, we're looking at floor price, and so when we're picking shit up, we're actually picking up at floor price. I know we've made mistakes in prior times where we kind of came in and we started buying shit that was rare. But that is cool if you can pick it close to floor price.
Right. I definitely did that with Pepeans. I mean, before I didn't, right? Before I was picking up random shit at high price.
You know what Pepeans been fucking holding nice.
Yeah, nigga, they're chilling. So anyways, I know Pepeans is like the one that you guys were on stream. And that should literally fucking 10x on us on stream, right?
Yeah.
And we're still here, man. We're still at 20 safe floor price. It's come down a bit from the 69th that it was at the high, the 30th that we caught it on stream.
Yeah, so a lot of you are looking at like 5x, 4x right now.
Yeah.
You're still up if you got in when we first like came in. And for those of you that bought it at $2, well, you're still up like 10x.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was the price when we first showed this on that stream.
So, yeah, dude. So, the strat here, bro, typically for your fucking NFTs, you want to buy the floor. You want to use the sweep function. If you see something rare, you kind of go through it. If you see anything rare, right, anything like
that's
100.
That's close to floor price. Like, at that point, you go and pick that shit. But our strategy is definitely not going after, like, something that's already kind of pricey on this.
Right.
Because of its rarity, like, if by some chance, because a lot of people just kind of really trade based off of floor price, and they'll floor their NFTs, so you can pick up some grails on the floor.
So look, like this right here is something decent. This is literally ranked 331. It's a red Pepe, and it's sitting at floor price.
Right.
I might just grab that for $2.
That would be a fucking pickup. You know what I'm saying? At which point, when this shit starts to pick up, he can literally try and flip that for an absurd amount to somebody that's new that doesn't watch Los Worlds Crypto, and isn't learning about picking up the floor.
Like, and these two also, man, even though they're not at floor price, they're only 1.5 say above floor price. Everything's fairly
and
cheap.
they're in the top 500 rarity.
And they're in the top 500 rarity. So like some stuff like that's kind of what you want to be on the lookout for. This little fucker right here too.
And you don't really have to even like look out for rarities. That's just like if you're trying to do a little extra, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When the floor price is at
it's nice when it's a cheap project, bro, and the floor is this low.
Yeah.
Right? The minimal risk, man, realistically it goes back to 1, say, and now you're down fucking.
Because then if it does doing some crazy shit, then not only do you have something that's worth this much, but then you have something that's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm an OG or something, and I have some rare shit. At that point, like, you're gonna get those poor suckers that don't watch us and do go and try and buy shit based off of rarity. Yeah. And sorry to them, you know what I'm saying, but good on you for watching us, and that's how you fucking do it.
Yeah, man. Like we bought Paypayans for somewhere cheap, definitely under.
And we picked up some rare shit off the floor, and low key, like, if we wanted to, we can go list it for like a certain amount of more. And
I can go list it. Yeah, exactly, bro. So that was dope. And when the floor was fucking at a 10x, I literally sold like 2-3 of my Paypayans, bro, and I came up, man. Like I was good.
And the reason why you don't want to go pick up like one of these super rare assets at a premium price is because if the floor goes up like 10x, there's no saying that when the floor price was like at 2, it goes up to 10. You bought one for 50. Nowhere is it really going to go to 5x itself. So like you bought it at 50, and you know what I'm saying? You'll be lucky if you get to buy it at a 2x.
Yeah, like no, unless someone really likes that art or that one that you picked and wants it more than you, which is very rare.
But if you pick up something off the floor at $2 or whatever the fuck, $3, and then shit pumps up to like $10-15, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna sell this rare one for 30. I'm sure somebody's like, you know what, that's not too far off from the floor. You're selling it for a premium.
Yeah.
They don't know that, but you're actually making buku money off of one of these assets. You know what I'm saying? When you're already making hella money off the floor price.
Right. So anybody that's gonna want to start jumping into Paypayans, you're already playing 20 say.
Yeah, show them.
And if you wanted something rare,
show them.
Oh, sorry. Show you. So if you wanted to jump into Paypayans, bro, you're already paying a floor price of 20, and that has been fluctuating between 17 and 25, but it's been holding there. But as you can see, there's nothing really rare down here, so I got to load some more. And if you wanted to buy something solid, so this guy right here, under 500, he's at 30 say. Will the floor get back up towards 30 and past that? Maybe. But this guy probably got this for hella cheap, or probably got it, way under. So, like, he's selling it for, 30 at a premium here. But realistically, he got it for something cheaper, so he could afford to lose this rare fucking NFT here at a cheaper price than someone, say, pick something up at 50, you know what I'm saying, or at 31 fucking, or picks it up some crazy high like 666 or 70 or 90. Like when the floor price was at 69, the ones that were selling for 100, were still there. Like they didn't get picked up, no one bought them, unless someone really wanted to. But yeah, that's just kind of the way it goes, and that's kind of the whole NFT strategy. Also, when you're you're vetting your NFTs, you kind of want to go into NFTs to have some sort of, anything that's going on behind them. I know Lucid Gang, Lucid Punks, they have been rocking with Los Bros Crypto since day one. They've been out here sharing our streams. They provide alpha. They help us out. Tony, the creator, the founder of Lucid Punks, literally was on with us, had a whole chat with us for an hour and change, bro. One of our earlier streams. Shout out to Tony Bet on fucking Twitter, on X. Y'all go follow him. Yeah, dude, like he's doing big things. That guy's really fucking doing some crazy shit in crypto. He made these fucking sick ass NFTs, and they've been hovering at this floor price for a hot minute. 2 and change, bro. 2 and change, 4 and change. What's that?
Pepe in the last hour just.
Oh,
me,
bro, that's funny, dog.
Fuck Pepe.
Real quick.
Yeah, my cousin just pulled up a Pepe chart, bro. I guess I had a nice little fucking man. I'm about to FOMO in this bitch.
No, you better not. You're stupid.
But these fucking Lucid Punks, man, are dope, bro. Because when you first bought them, bro, you were getting a kickback about $1 and change every week. If you held less than 5 of them, you would get a kickback of $1 and change every week paid out to you in USDC. And then if you held 5 or more, you were getting a kickback double that, so like $2.50 and change, 2 and change.
Which doesn't sound super crazy, but it was stacking up with time.
Yeah, dude, for being in a bear market, man, I was able to buy more SOL with that shit or more of these motherfuckers.
As opposed to like holding an asset that's really not generating anything. Like it's low-key is dope, bro. Like this is what's bridging like Web 2 and Web 3, you know what I'm saying? Like before you know it, bro, like NFTs are going to be something similar to a stock, but like trading card.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. But in this case, there's been a lot of shit, bro. They've actually like dropped us tokens for new shit like Bonk and shit like that. There's been a few tokens that they dropped us.
That's it.
Since we got in, and then now he went and did an index for some of the top performing assets on Solana, and now that's what we're getting paid in, right?
So where before we were making a few bucks a week, man. You can go here to this anybody.io and you can stake your NFTs here. As you guys can see, I got 5 of them here and they're earning me this much fucking index SOL. Called iSol. And shit, well, let's look that up, man. Is that even on Hex? No. I mean, on CoinGecko?
Oh, we'll see. Probably not.
I don't think so, bro. No. Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
What is this shit? None of this. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll have to look it up and see if I can find a chart on that. But yeah, man, like it's paying you out. I was holding these fucking NFTs all bear market. I'm still holding them now. I'll probably hold them for a fucking while. They're my first NFTs, man. I might not get rid of them. Who fucking knows? But yeah, man, I definitely won't get rid of all of them. I know that for sure. But fucking dude, these fucking it's dope. You want to get into projects that are actually doing something.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. What is it? It's an index on Solana or what the fuck?
If you want to find it, you have to go to birdeye.so. That's like the biggest aggregator for Solana right now.
Okay.
So where you can see all the charts for Solana, just because like certain softwares that are covering majority of blockchains.
Indexed Solana, fucking down. Okay.
Yeah. It's just been steadily just fucking climbing.
Up to the right.
Yeah, which is a good fucking indicator, man.
I mean, hey,
and pretty much what he's done, like I said, he just pretty much pulled some of the top performing assets on Solana, tied them in all together, and that's what helps provide like liquidity towards his token and keeps the price kind of going. And on top of that, you got the market that's kind of getting interested and kind of picking up too. So there's some decent amount of price action, even though it's not doing anything crazy volatile, but just like the index on the stock market, I'm saying, it's probably one of the least volatile assets, and it just kind of keeps up to the right. This could be one of those things.
Yeah, this could just be like it's not like crazy crypto. I mean, you had this cool wick right here, but it's not like fucking doing anything crazy volatile. But hell, that's kind of dope because as long as it keeps this fucking trend here, man. And climbing, you know what I'm saying? It'll fucking still go for as long as the fucking chart allows it.
And the cool part is when you're holding one of these looser punks, man, you're actually getting paid out in this iSol, which is seemingly just being worth more throughout time. So instead of getting paid out like
USDC,
$2,
that's gonna hold the same fucking depreciate.
We're getting paid out like $1, a couple dollars a day. You know what I'm saying? Which pretty much hiked up the revenue pays. You know what I'm saying? Like you're actually making the fucking money. It's sick. Some sick shit.
So you let me know of an entity that's doing anything similar to that, man. Most of these are just collectibles, man. Or some of them, like the red pepes, you already know are alpha on that one, man. Where you kind of gotta have one in order to be whitelisted into that fucking that CW 404.
Yeah, for probably the first one on stage.
The first, hopefully it's the first one on stage.
Hopefully it launch before somebody takes that, right? So man, that's that. We do have a little bit of alpha. I was scoping through Injective earlier, and I seen you know what, there's a lot of NFT markets are a little dry right now, right? It's kind of what happens when, like, you know, Bitcoin's running and then the alts run, or not the
NFTs
alts, but
dry
the
up.
L1s run up, and it's kind of like the meme tokens dry up and NFTs dry up, and low key NFTs are probably one of the last ones to really pump. So you'll see meme tokens kind of going, and you'll be like, well, what the fuck? Where's the NFTs doing? And somehow, some way, like they kind of dry up a little bit, but before you know it, when shit starts to, you know, come down a bit, and then, you know, alts really start to fly, and then NFTs start to pick up, and you start to see some crazy ass numbers. Why we're kind of holding on, you know, the Pepayans. Because low-key, they did some shit, and they're holding at a good...
I mean, I don't... Look, I'm going to be 100 with you guys. I'm holding the Pepayans, dog, because I love the art.
Yeah.
And at this point, dog, I made my money back on the fucking project.
Yeah.
So, like, I really don't give a fuck. What it could go burn to hell, and I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll probably sweep floor.
It's still dope.
I'll probably sweep floor from there just because I want the artwork. And if it takes off, man, then, you know, I'll be like, fuck, man. Well, at least I'm sitting on a fucking fat bag of them. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's the name of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Buy low, sell high, dude.
Right. And so here's one, which is kind of low.
Here's one.
It's on Injective. You have to go through, you know, injective.talus.art, which is the market, you know, the main marketplace for NFTs on Injective. And this Nape Jazz, they got a weird dynamic going on. Some like some paper drawn,
It's got some fucking graphic,
you know, just some funny art to these NFTs. But they're low key tied into CAA Labs, which is a project that's low key kind of, you know, they're building and delivering on Injective, and the fact that this is probably some of the lowest prices that they've seen, there could be a nice little rebound here. Once we start to see that liquidity kind of come back to the NFT markets, this could do something, man. And this shit, bro, it doesn't have to make sense to make money. But right now, these kind of look fucking dumb. But if they're worth some fucking money, they're going to start to look a lot more appealing.
If people are fucking trading them, they're fucking trading them. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't matter, man. Like, the artwork, it doesn't got to be amazing artwork.
And you guys got
to be a decent collection.
Right. And, you know, this is very high risk. Just so you guys know, it is very high risk. So, yeah, don't put your fucking house on it. Very minimal, whatever you can afford to lose. If you are diving into something like this, do your own research. The reason why I kind of fuck with it, or why I'm looking at it, is because they are built by a team that is building on Injective, and they have delivered a product, and I can see that product getting better and actually being used in the NFT world. And the fact that they dried up this hard, like, to me, it's just an indicator of the market in NFTs.
Ute gods?
No, Utes. It's Y00TS.
Sorry, family. Y'all go ahead, keep going.
Right. So they're actually Utes on.
You said on Magic Eden, right?
Yeah, they're on Magic Eden.
So which one is this?
Not one of those. Go ahead. Right there. The one. No. The main one. No, down. Right there.
This is the main one?
That's it. That's the main one. That's the Utes on ETH, because there is Utes on Matic as well too, which is cool. But you know, I explained earlier that there is big liquidity on Ethereum, and even though to the regular retail investor, like that,
it might seem high to us, it could be fucking cheap to a fucking whale.
Right. I mean, you got to remember that Bored Ape Yacht Club is on Ethereum. And whenever one of them does sell, like they're looking at a fat chunk of change on fucking gas fees, but do they give a fuck? Probably not, because they're making hundreds of thousands on this.
You want to go into Utes next, or?
Well, let me just finish up with this.
Go ahead.
The Nape Jazz. So yeah, they fell to a really low price, trading at like 0.2 and change earlier. This is Injective.
1 inch.
Yeah,
My
1
bad.
inch. So this inch is trading at like $50, so it is a little expensive, but 0.2, 0.3 isn't really that bad. It's like $10. And to me, it considered, like, you know, as far as putting in money, it's low money.
16,
so
$20.
high risk kind of levels out. Low medium risk if you're putting in just what you're willing to lose. And the upside could be somewhere with like 1 inch a piece to a little more than that, depending on how much liquidity comes back to the NFT markets, which I believe is going to be a good time. So this is definitely time to kind of pick up some shit. I also did pick up a Utes. These are Utes on Ethereum, trading on Magic Eden. And they fell to a floor price of like 0.32, 0.35 to 0.345. Low-key, I think these are good levels to pick them up. Low-key, that is pretty fucking expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. 0.3 of an ETH is well over $1,000.
Oh, this guy's selling here at a loss, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Look, you see the rarity. Talking about picking up some rare.
So this
off the floor.
this is like this is something you want to pick up off the floor, like just a little bit above floor.
So I actually mine was one of these that is at the plus or the 20% rarity. If you go to like the purple area on that NFT or top 35%, I picked one up that was at over 20%. I think the one on the right,
0.4.
that one right there.
This one?
The one to your right, because they're different shades of purple. Go to the purple.
It's
top 35. Okay, there's a different shade of purple in here that's worth a little more than the other ones.
Top 100, top 60.
There's one that's like, right there, the violet one. I picked one of these up.
Top 15%.
I picked one of these at the floor.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So that's what I'm talking about. I didn't go out here and search for the 0.459 ETH one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I looked at the floor. I seen that there was a a 15%er on the floor. I was like, you know what? You gotta come to Papa. And I picked it up. This is very high risk. It is low-key a lot of money. Over $1,000 to buy one of these at floor price, but it's literally the cheapest that they've ever been in their collection history, and they're tied to D-Gods. Frank D-God created this collection as well as D-Gods, and they're all kind of tied into the same atmosphere. And I actually bought it, and I fucking verified on their website and stuff like that, bro. And they have like clubs.
I know
They have events, bro.
For youths?
Yeah, for youths and D-Gods.
I know shit.
They have all sorts of like tools, learning assets, crypto classes, like all sorts of shit, bro. I was kind of like, whoa, this is crazy. No wonder. Not only that, but if you're verified on Twitter, the accounts will follow you back and promote you, which is how some of these like bigger influencers in Twitter space have like youths, or they have D-Gods, or they have like Pudgy Penguins, because they have like things set in place to kind of promote their community as their community is promoting them.
Right.
And it gets them a good like following. So you know what, just for the social aspect, picking one of these up is kind of dope. But then when I connected to the website and I started checking their shit out, I was like, bro, this is crazy.
So that's kind of like one of the other things you want to look into when you're going into NFTs. You don't want to just be like, oh yeah, it's memeable. Also, even though that's a good reason to get into one. Or like you could stake it like the Lucid Punks that we got. But now you have like this whole social realm aspect of these fucking NFTs, bro. There's almost like a status if you own one. So yeah, man, it's like those are the NFT projects that you kind of want to get into. And if you can see something at a low flow price like this, I let it happen once with Pudgy Penguins, bro. I ain't gonna let it happen twice.
Right, and this is a blue chip. This is a blue chip on Ethereum. It's it's like Bored Ape Yacht Club, their labs, and then Pudgy Penguins, of course, and Pudgy Penguin will pretty much flip them at some point.
Yep.
During these previous cycles.
Fucking Pudgies.
And then after that, I think it's definitely number 3 has to be Frank D-Gods with D-Gods and Utes NFTs, bro. I mean, you don't really get the chance at picking up a blue chip for these prices. So with that in mind, I was like, you know what, fuck it, dog. I'm gonna jump into this shit, risky, but something like this could have good reward. What I'm looking at to get out of this is at least an ETH. You know what I'm saying? Off of a like 0.35 purchase. And then and honestly, I'm not gonna sell until like we're at the heights of, the major bull run, and at which case like they are going through a period of FUD, but the community is still mad fucking strong. And he's still active and like, yo, listen, man, like this is what's going on. It is what it is. Those who support me, like keep at it with me. And it is what it is. You know what? Fuck it, dog. I love a good founder that's active and calling shit how it is and being as transparent as they can be. And you know what I'm saying? Bro, somebody's loss is another man's treasure. Yeah. And low-key, that's why I kind of jumped on this opportunity. And shit, it is a symbol of status if it does get to 1 ETH, and 1 ETH does get to like fucking 14, 15K, 20K. it is going to be looked at as a symbol of status. And bro, if that's the case, bro, I'm sure, you know, if he keeps working at his shit, if Frank D. Gods keeps doing his thing. Listen, man, I've seen the majority of the blue chips on Ethereum bounce back. You know what I'm saying? They've all went through a period of FUD. We talked about buying pudgy penguins that were like 1.5 ETH. Probably one of our biggest mistakes of not doing.
Oh, someone just picks them up.
Yeah.
Or he listed one? This should just drop. Yeah, and that's at 3.
No, that's the instant sell. That means they're raising the fucking the bid price, right? Because it was at like 2 point something earlier,
gotcha.
2 point. So they know, and they're scared because nobody's instant selling their shit. Everybody's fucking holding it. That's why they're selling at these price volumes, and so they keep raising the bids so that somebody will actually instant sell. But motherfuckers are holding, and that's why they're fucking. That's why the instant sell is actually going up, which is bullish. Which is bullish. But yeah, bro, it's a blue chip.
Man, I don't know if I want
They are a thing for a reason. There is a level of social awareness when it comes to these products. Like, people definitely like, all right, well, this motherfucker has one of these. Oh, he's definitely somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is holding some. Unfortunately for myself, I can't just like post one of these, like one of my fattest like alluvium holdings, and be like, yo, nobody's gonna really recognize that shit unless they're really fucking with alluvium. But these right here in the space, for sure, they come with a sense of recognition and a big community. But in order for them to like fully back you when you're holding one of these, you have to be verified on Twitter. Just FYI, right? So I am probably gonna be looking to getting verified on Twitter just to get that backing, because it's a fat community, and it comes with a lot of respect, you know, in the space. And
they just listed one for cheaper. Same price.
Yeah. Okay, those are kind of hard, bro.
Yeah, I might just get this one.
I really like the 0.34 one.
This one?
Yeah, that shit looks hard. I won't lie to you.
But yeah, man. So that's pretty much it for the show, fellas. This guy's 404, dude.
Oh yeah, you know what? For the last bit of the fucking Alpha 2, we did post it in our Discord, or I did post it in the Discord. I was talking about FCon, talked to you guys about it a little.
Oh shit,
earlier.
yeah, let's look that one up real quick.
Yeah. So this is one of those projects that looks like
that
it's
on CoinGecko? Where can I find that bitch?
Yeah, you can find it on CoinGecko. It's one of those projects that kind of came back from the dead, just like Floki Inu, Dogecoin. I mean, they all look pretty fucking dead. Most of this cycle.
Space Falcon?
Yeah, it is Space Falcon. This is a blockchain game built on Solana.
Nice.
It is at low, but it's low key starting to kind of come back to life. They're coming out with a second game. The first game didn't really have me too bullish, and it kind of, as you can see, didn't have a lot of people bullish.
This is cool.
As this shit just started to come down. Why I'm kind of bullish on this is, for one, it is a micro cap. The fully diluted valuation is at 5,768,000, which is just a little over what the actual market cap is.
Yeah.
So it is a micro cap. On Solana, one of the best performing layer ones in the space.
It's 98% down right now.
Right. This is what some of the projects that launched
still up 50
during
50x from
the past year or so had to face. But with that being said, they did announce that they're coming out with a second game that looks a lot better from the first game, and they're saying that they're going to be jumping on consoles. Anything that brings Web 2 and Web 3 together, I'm big bullish on the gaming sector. I'm thinking if I throw something little that I'm not really going to miss if it goes away, there could be a big upside if this thing starts to reverse. You know what I'm saying? All-time highs is in the view. Breaking that, then you're in some stupid money. But yeah, like I say, it is a high risk.
Oh, you can buy this on Juke.
But it is. Well, that's how I bought it. I bought it on Juke.
Good. I was gonna see where I saw Radium. You know,
Yeah,
I thought about Radium.
Yeah, I bought it on Jupe. Jupe is my preferred exchange, and something that we did talk about.
And Jupe itself should be some alpha, man.
Yeah,
I know we talked about it last time.
For
I
sure.
bought some, and we're up. So
yeah.
Chilling.
But yeah, man, FCon, man, they had like some higher end graphic Galaga like looking shit. But it was, it is a Web3 game, so everything was like an NFT.
We're fucking around trying to find out how to buy it.
It's kind of doing its fucking thing. If it doesn't do a reversal, like shit, you're gonna be mad that you didn't get in. So like, do your own research, not financial advice. and definitely like check it out, man. You know it is. You know it is what it is. And then right now he's still checking out. Yeah, see, so it's kind of like Galaga, bro. But they got a second game coming out, and I was
they got a game like this on the tablet, bro. It's called Blast. Or
yeah.
Something like that.
Well, listen, the next game not only comes out on platform, but it also comes in VR.
Shut up.
Yeah, it comes out in VR too.
Oh, we could buy this on Apple right now?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you can.
Avatrix game is live. Join, claim $3 of Falcon points. Get whitelisted into.
So you can play it on all these things, bro. You
Why
can
aren't we
play it
doing
on.
this?
Right. So this is the right. I already jumped in.
Are you in the App Store? You
I
got
put
the
it.
ad?
I
You
put
playing
it.
the
I
game?
put it in seed. Oh, as far as playing it,
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Nigga,
started
what the
playing
fuck?
it.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Right. Yeah. Look, I enjoy a good Galaga game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I have a game like this on my tablet, bro. But then you know how they get, bro. Like it's the what are the freemium games?
Yeah.
Where it's free,
Right.
But then you got to pay to get the new fucking
Yeah.
helicopter, or you got to pay to get the new fucking fighter jet,
Yeah.
or the upgrade. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, but in this case, everything is an NFT, and it's all like around the ecosystem and its native token.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out for sure.
So
The pothead.
Yeah.
What up, bro? Chacho
What
in the
up, big dog?
house, cuz.
So low key, that's my alpha. It's a micro cap. It's looking like it's coming back from the dead. They're hinting at console launch and VR launch with the new game. The new game looks a little more sophisticated.
Right.
My thing was I wouldn't get bullish on this game unless they were using that first game to get revenue to launch some more shit. And at that point, if they become a platform themselves, then I would start to get bullish on them. And now that it looks like that's exactly what they're doing, and the moment you get Web 2 to Web 3, bro, and you can join this shit, and I'm like, bro, yeah. Now it's time. They're still at low prices. They did pick up quite a bit. Like motherfuckers that bought when it looked like it was dead, they are up quite a bit. But 6 million fucking micro cap. Solana, one of the best performing L1s out there. I can't see 1 and 1 coming together and not doing some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the alpha for that. But you were about to say some shit.
Nah, man, I'm saying I'm about to get into this game after this. After we're done with the stream. But that's pretty much it. That's our subject. That's our show.
Right. And if you guys want to get more in depth to it, and you guys want to chat about it, make sure you guys join the Discord. We did launch a Discord. I did throw out the link to it on my profile on pcryptolbc on Twitter. My last post, I put it on there. You guys go ahead and join up. Throw out. Let's just chat it up, man. Have some fucking fun. We're building.
Yeah, the Twitter's in the description to the video. I mean, not the Twitter. Our Twitter handles are our X handles, and so is the Discord.
Oh, it's in the description.
Yeah, put it in the description.
All right, lit. My boys ahead, bro.
Yeah,
and we're just building tools for you guys to be able to communicate with us. And low key, like we're excited, man. We're excited to build this community. We're excited to have all you guys and shit, man. We're gonna keep building. If you guys missed out on the FCon Alpha, you guys can go back on the video or come in the Discord. Let's chat about it. I did put it under the mid-risk, low-risk Alpha area because to me that's what this is. What you can lose off of it. So you throw in 100 or I throw in 100. I can lose that whole 100. On the upside, it can do a 10x. I'm up $1,000 on $100. Easy peasy. Who knows? I mean, it has to get there first, but... yeah, that's the fucking alpha. If you guys want more on it, join our Discord where we'll be dropping exclusive ideas, alphas, and pretty much just kind of giving you guys what you want. Excited as fuck, man. I hope you guys.
Yeah,
are
this
excited
bull
as
run's
fuck.
coming, man. The pothead even knows it, man.
Yeah,
he says happy early bull run.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to the Barhead fan, bro. Appreciate you since you've been participating, my fam.
Hell yeah. He says he wants to know, bro, if we were affected by the E-Hex shit.
Oh yeah. Now you missed you missed the spiel, bro. I low key was like up to here, bro. I was kind of fucking pissed at him when I first heard about it, and I went back and forth with it with my brother. But pretty much the synopsis, like, yeah, I was irate. It is what it is. This type of shit does happen in the space. That's why you have to mitigate your risk, diversify your portfolio. Don't over diversify, and sometimes you will take a hit. You can't fully see. How everything's gonna play out in the future, but at least now we have a clear direction on what the future is for Hex, and bro, low key, I thought you said it is the beginning. You said I will rewatch from the beginning. Shout out to you, my boy. I thought you said it is the beginning, bro. This is the beginning. Right. This is still the beginning. So like I said, we have a clear line of sight. We know which way Richard Hart really wants to fucking get us headed towards, even though I feel like it was fucking late for it, but better late than never. And at least now I won't make the same mistake, or maybe I fucking will and be some DJ shit. It is what it is. But that's us, man. That's Los Bros Crypto. Join the Discord. Links in the bio for this video, and can't wait to like chat it up with you guys. We'll probably definitely be in there for like the next hour or so. Just kind of checking it out, showing these guys some of the different functions, some of the cool shit, and we'll be posting a lot of shit in there. Hopefully a lot of the stuff that we're onto, and hopefully we can make it so that everybody eats, man. That's what it is, bro. Bang bang, Los Bros Crypto Gang. Man, always a pleasure to have you, bro. Chacho's in here. My boy Pothead said, I think he's yelling at everybody to get aboard. He ready to go. So I'm telling you, like, I feel like this is the thing, dog. Like, look, man, I was earlier in the stream, and I was saying the same thing. I was like, look, now that everybody's kind of behind the same bus now, it's going to be easier to move forward, right? There's a hex $2-3 now because everybody's on the same train. Dude, obviously we know everybody eats, like he says, but he definitely did buy up a bunch of fucking Pulse Chain recently and Pulse X. So I think my man's trying to get everybody, either all the people that are out and are scared, like this is, no matter which way you cut this fucking pie, dude, it could be a nice little shakeout for everybody that's not fucking with it. Choo choo.
Yeah, it could be a nice little shakeout, man.
And my brother,
like, oh shit, Hex is fucked up. Get out of Hex. Stop fucking with Richard Hart. I'm done with Richard Hart. I'm out of everything. And the people that stay behind are gonna get the fucking, no expectations of other people's work, man, but I like the way he's doing this, where he's slowly injecting millions of dollars into the ecosystem, getting people bullish. That day, that PulseX fucking pump last week, dog, Reddit was fucking full, bro. Full of PulseX shit. It's like, okay, man, how do I get into Pulse Chain? How do I do this? All right, I'm in the Pulse Chain. What do I do now?
No, it could be for the better, man, like you said.
Yeah,
bro.
no, it's shitty. It's shitty the way it went about it, bro.
Short term, there's a lot of feelings, and I'm sure a lot of people can resonate with me.
Dude, everybody feels the same way you feel. I promise you, bro.
Right.
A lot of the OG Hexagons are saying the same
but
shit.
the difference between them and me is that I can adapt quickly.
Right.
Yeah. I want to tell him something. I'm like, I had to discuss with him, and I had to get I had to vent. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was like, you know what? No. I'm like, yo, well, listen, shut up, man. Just let me get this shit out real quick. I'm fucking pissed. I'm not going to quit this shit. Just like it is what it is. I'm glad I'm still up on the rest of my fucking portfolio. This is just the one, like, somebody just threw a fucking rock at me.
The bastard child, bro. It's been fucking you since you got it.
I'm a little ticked off. It is what it is, bro. Because I'm not the type of motherfucker to fall off the horse and call it a quits. I'm fucking full stupid, and I like to get back on the horse and get bucked off, dog. I don't give a fuck, bro. Right. And even after I get bucked off and I got a few broken ribs, I'm gonna get back on that shit till I make that shit my bitch.
So we'll see, man. We'll see with this new update with Ethereum tomorrow. Hopefully it reduces gas fees and you can bridge your Hex into Pulse Chain, and we'll see how this goes, man. It said this whole Pulse Hex journey been a motherfucker.
Yeah,
it has. No, for sure. It definitely.
100%.
Nah, you might. Yo, I feel you, dog. Like, yeah, I shit, man.
But we in this shit, baby. We're gonna fucking win.
Hey, we're gonna make it, baby. We're gonna wag me, baby. Wag me,
baby. And man, appreciate you, fam, bro. Appreciate your participation, dog. Big dog. Definitely join the Discord.
Yeah, check the Discord, player.
Can't wait to fucking chat it up with you some more, big dog. You're always a pleasure to have in the stream, bro. As well as everybody else that watches us. Appreciate everybody's support.
Caroline
all of our day ones. Yeah, Caroline, our manager. One of my G's, fucking Mila, my boy, fucking Skylar out there. Bro, everybody out there that's been supporting us, God bless. All Lucid fans that been
Lucid gang
supporting us, bro. Jiraiya, all you guys, bro. Tony, Loso, Future, bro. Love you guys. Love everybody that's fucking been supporting us and kind of.
And man, we're here, man. The channel's fucking growing, dog. We're over 100 subs, bro.
Yeah,
we're killing it, bro.
We're getting dog. And more to expect, man. We're gonna get these fucking games, bro. Stay up to date, bro. We got fucking alpha dropping. We're fucking doing shit. We're gonna have some fun. Shit, bro. Wag me, baby. Let's go.
Wag me. With that being said, man, we're going to end the stream, Dog Pod. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you, man. Super Kami Guru 187. Follow me on Twitter. Link in the bio.
Rocky702.
Pete Crypto LBC. You already know what it is. Make sure you guys give us a follow. Hit us up. And now you guys can go in the Discord and really talk to us for real, for real.
Yeah, man. All our links are in the bio, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See you later.
Peace. Throw the rock up.